Okay, we're going to get into Unit 3, but I want to review some stuff from Unit 2. I'm going to be doing that in anticipation for the test next week before I get to the new stuff, the lesson. Okay, we had this earlier in Unit 2. This was one of the first lessons. Identify the domain and range. Determine whether the relation's a function. Okay, these are discrete points, so there's not going to be any of this greater than, less than stuff. So the domain, I've got -5, 2, -6, and 2. The range, I have 6, and I've got 8. Sorry, I was thinking about, and then 4 and 12. That's all you do for domain. Range, function or not. Does your domain have any repeats? Yeah, I got 2 to 8 and 2 to 12. Well, then it's not a function. Okay, domain. It's only a function if a number appears in the domain only once. So next one, domain, -6, 3, 5, and 3. 10, 7, 2, 10. Okay, it's not a function again because I have 3 to 7, 3 to 10. So not a function. Okay, functional notation. F of x equals 2x minus 6. G of x equals the absolute value of -3x plus 7. Okay, find the value of f of 6. Okay, so I'm going to go to the f function. F of x, I'm just going to jot that down. Now this means put a 6 in for your x's. Now you evaluate the other side. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. So f of 6 equals 6. 6 is the answer. Okay, find the value of 2 times g of -4. Now, just do the g of -4 first. Okay, let's just figure that out. And then we'll worry about the times 2. Just don't forget about it. Okay, so the g of x. Now substitute -4 in for your x. Forget about the 2 for the moment. So -3 times -4 plus 7. Now I find the inside of the absolute value. Well, -3 times -4 is 12, and 12 plus 7 is 19. Okay. What's the absolute value of 19? How far is it from 19 to 0? It'd be 19. Now the fact that it's times by 2 means you just take your final result times 2. So if you have a multiplier in front, it's 38. Okay, next page. Writing equations of a line with the following trait. You need to write them in slope-intercept form. So y equals blank x plus blank. This is the m and the b, so we need to find the slope and the y-intercept. Well, the slope's there, it's -3. Then the y-intercept, that's y equals m times x plus b. Okay, I need to substitute for every variable except the b. Okay, so the m is -3, and then the x and y I get from this coordinate because my line passes through that coordinate. So 2 for y and then times -6 for x. So we have 2. I would put the b down first. It's not multiplied by anything. -3 times -6 is 18, so b plus 18. Then subtract your 18. 2 minus 18 is -16. And voila. Now you can always check your answer. Take -3 times your x coordinate, which is 18, plus -16 is 2. Okay. The evaluation of your x coordinate should equal your y coordinate. Okay, next one. Y equals blank x plus blank mb. So slope y-int. Okay, they did not give me the slope, so that formula is found by y minus y, x minus x. Okay, so xy, xy. Now, those of you who said it's always supposed to be y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, that's a lie, okay? That's not true. I like to start with the coordinate with the higher x value. -1, -3, -1's higher. So -1, 11, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, and then negative 3 on the bottom, 7 on top. That'll be a plus plus, so that's 4 over 2. And that simplifies to 2. So 2 is your slope. So y equals m times x plus b. I find the y-intercept the same way. Okay. So your m is 2. With y and x, you can pick either one of these. I'll go with this one. I'll put 7 for y, negative 3 for x. It doesn't matter which one you pick. So put your b down, and that would be negative 6, so that would be minus 6, so plus 6, 13 equals b. Okay, next one, I'm going to write a linear equation that's parallel to y equals 4x minus 2 through negative 6, 4. This whole page, you're formatting it y equals blank x plus mx plus b. Now slope, parallel and perpendicular. First look at the equation you're given. Kind of make a wall as a y by itself, yep, so mb. I ditch the b there, I don't use that for anything, okay? Now parallel lines have the same slope, so if I have m here, I have m here. And then y-intercept, same thing, y equals m times x plus b. So the m is 4, and then 4 replaces the y, and negative 6 replaces the x. b minus 24, okay? So then you add 24 to both sides, and you get 28. 28 equals b. Okay, bam. Okay, perpendicular to y equals 1/4 x plus 2 through negative 3, 7. Now it's not parallel anymore, it's perpendicular. Please pay attention to that. Okay, perpendicular to this, so y, and then mb, we never use the b that we're given, okay? Our b will be different every time. Well, perpendicular means the slopes will be different too, but you got to do a certain thing. Your slope's a fraction here, you reciprocate the fraction, it goes from 1/4 to 4 over 1, and I need to make it the opposite sign. So if I have a positive here, then mine has to be a negative. Now if that's a negative, mine's positive. You don't need the 1, just put negative 4. And then the y-intercept's the same thing. Perpendicular means they cross at a right angle. Okay, so negative 4 is m, and then 7 replaces y, and then times negative 3. So 7, that's going to be b plus 12, subtract 12, and negative 5 equals b. Okay. All right, that's review. That's like half of your test right there I just went over. Now, here's what you're doing today. Tell you what, my battery's dying. Go to the Google Classroom, go to the second link.